We have some really great things that happened in the laundromat. We had that gentleman that came in last week on the last video. Not only did he clean the laundromat, he brought in his own cleaning equipment. We located him. I sent him some money on Cash App. The post that I had about trying to track him down went viral, and I know it has really lifted the gentleman. His name's Lee, his spirits. And, you know, it's nice to be able to have some social media content that helps people out for once instead of shaming them. In between that, we've also caught the individual that broke into my laundromat, that kicked through the window, tore up my TV, tore up a lot of equipment, tore out one of the locks on my Hamilton change exchanger. Not only was he caught based on the break-in at my laundromat, he also broke into a local Home Goods overnight and was caught stealing even more tools and some air conditioners. He was held at gunpoint by the Chillicothe police and then promptly went to jail. Now, unfortunately, he was released by the courts and they have decided to let him go. I want to see this gentleman change his life. I want to see all these people that cause problems change their life. But sometimes I think they need to go to jail, they need to pay restitution, and they need to come to the realization that what they're doing is wrong. This gentleman that broke in is saying it's not his fault and he isn't to blame. Even though, you know, we got him dead to rights on multiple videos. We'll make some good money in this video, and for better or worse, we got a leaky roof at an apartment complex, and I've got to go take my drone and do some video on that. So far this month, we've made $6,067 here at the laundromat. This is the best month that we've had so far already. We've got another collection. Today's Tuesday while I'm recording. The last collection was Monday. 7-8 days almost of dollar bills to collect. But what is helping the laundromat so much are these cameras up here. I have been streaming these for about 3 weeks to Discord now. People that watch me on YouTube, they're coming over to Discord, they're reviewing the security videos live, and they're calling me or the police when there's a problem. We actually had this crazy issue just 2 nights ago where a guy got in here in the laundromat. He actually removed my bulkhead and climbed back there for 5 minutes. I didn't get the call from Discord, and there was a debate on whether they should call the cops or not, but he literally got in behind the bulkhead, and all there is are water connections and electric connections, and I don't know what he did back there for 5 minutes, but he was back there for 5 minutes. So really weird. He was a customer doing laundry, but for some reason went there in the back. Have you had any problems with that ATM here recently?
No.
Okay. We arrested another guy who had tried it again with a crowbar.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's the guy that broke down into the Big Lots here a couple of days ago. Yeah, I didn't know if you had any problems with it working or not.
No, it's been perfect.
So, good.
Oh, I did see this bill right here then.
Yeah, that's from 2 guys ago.
Yeah.
It was the naked guy that we got he got arrested for indecent exposure. Yeah, he's the one that did that. This last guy, he pried on the side a little bit. The biggest problem that we've had over the past week is the guy getting under the bulkhead, my cleaning people not doing as good of a job as we'd hoped for. My people on Discord are telling me, hey, some of your washers are dirty on top. I've been finding a lot of silver. Checked the other day and I had 6 silver quarters, 7 silver dimes, probably 10 silver nickels just in the past 3 or 4 months from the laundromat and the car wash. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, the laundromat is not very busy, but then the weekends have been crazy. Sunday night, when we had the guy in the bulkhead, we had every single dryer full and we had half the washers running continuously. Probably made $300 just Saturday night. As a note, from today, the quarters are going to be only Monday morning at 10 o'clock till now. Shane was in here. He wanted to recycle the quarters over the weekend because Shane, my maintenance guy, he knew that we're getting low on quarters. So even though it's a little thin on quarter collections today, the bill collection should be good. And then the vending machine collection should be good. My TikTok videos have done well. We're probably at $4,000 this month off short format content, which definitely helps things. But once again, I don't want to run the laundromat with social media money. We're making progress on the second laundromat. Can't really post much video about that yet. I'm supposed to meet with some equipment distributors. It's probably $35-40. It's not bad. Not having super second thoughts of selling the laundromat, but now we're on the incline of money. So that's nice. Between the last video and now, located the gentleman that came in and cleaned our laundromat overnight. There's been kind of like a mini fundraiser for the gentleman. His name's Lee. A lot of the people in the community came together. So now he's kind of turned into an instant little local celebrity. There's a lot of people appreciating that he came in and cleaned my laundromat, which I'm definitely appreciative of him cleaning the laundromat, but it's nice to see the community come out and support him and say nice things about him. Generated a lot of great press. We still have the problem, like I had predicted 5 years ago. I have said it. We went 3 years, no break-ins on my safes, my coin changers. They just got into the coin pusher. The coin pusher is easy to fix. Now we're having the change machine. They've tried breaking into it 3 or 4 times in the past 6 months. Not worried about the coin pusher. They're worried about the coin machine, which is very expensive to fix. These are ridiculously strong steel, these lock plugs here. And when they try and drill these out, it messes up the pins in them. You cannot break into one of these by drilling out the pin. What does happen, they destroy the lock plug, and then I've got to come in and pay somebody to fix it. They destroyed one of these lock plugs. These are $45 a piece, and now we are using the old one. The one guy drilled out not just the lock plug, but also the thing that holds the lock plug in, which is another $45. So 30 seconds of drilling on this, $750 bill acceptor. They just about broke my hopper here. That's a $500 hopper. So every time they mess on this, it's a lot of damage. And the last thing I want to do is make this machine unreliable. We'll see how much is in here. Pretty good on quarters. There's at least $600 in quarters there. And on bills, not too bad. I'm guessing 600 bucks here. Interestingly enough, that was Ashton that came in that was servicing the ATM. His dad's the one that I bought this laundromat off of. I'll do a social media post on this. 1,000 people see it. It's like $50 worth of free advertising. So I like doing social media posts where it reminds people that our business exists and I'm not trying to screw people over. I've seen it in both laundromats and car washes where the owner of the business hates their customers, which is stupid and ridiculous, but they do. I do have sound in the office so we can play alarms and music and whatnot for people. I want to test classical music. I've heard that classical music is effective at dealing with homelessness problems. People don't want to sleep in a location with classical music, but we haven't had much of a homeless problem at all here recently. I don't know what's changed. So 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s. That's pretty solid. Here's my 1s. This one's probably another 500. So I want to take a guess. My guess is between $1,000 and $1,100 in this batch of money. Give me a thought in the comments and let's see how close you are. It looks like someone stuffed something behind my Coke machine. It's that door. It's come unlocked. It's going to encourage people to try and scooch out my machine to get in the office, even though it's barricaded. Shoot, I'll have to fix it. So far this month, we've done close to $1,000 off the drink and the snack machine, which is a good month. My cost of goods is approximately half of what I bring in. That includes transportation, it includes everything. And the machine needs cleaned and stocked. Crap, got a couple cans the girls have not done anything with, which isn't good. That can just exploded on me. So this is aggravating right here. I pay to have the machine stocked and maintained and stuff, and it's not being stocked and maintained right now. We're out of Mountain Dew, which is my top seller. We're out of Coke, which is my second best seller. So this collection's not going to be great. It's not great. I need to get my Discord cameras out here too so they can tell me when the machine's being stocked. It's supposed to be stocked every Thursday-ish. Looks okay. Decent bit of quarters though. So they're probably stocking it, they're just not putting enough in it. Oh, my coin tube's jammed. This has a automatic coin dispenser on it, and as it stands right now, it is jammed up. Oh, that's filthy. Oh my goodness. There we go. Got some dimes and nickels on top. These are pretty easy to deal with. Okay, there we go. It's got a control cable there. And these quarters here. The machine keeps track of the number of quarters and nickels and dimes that are in here. So I don't want it to be jammed up. It might have fixed itself, but I have no clue who that was. I'm sure it was a wonderful person. Control arms back in there, control connections in there. And I know I've had plenty of comments say, why don't you clean your machine? I'm trying to set up processes and systems so my workers do the work rather than me do the work, which I'm not opposed to doing any level of work. I'll never ask another human being to do something that I won't personally do myself, but it is one of those things where I can work on multi-million-dollar roofing contracts or I can clean a vending machine. Now, the videos help because I can monetize my time cleaning the machine. So that's nice. weeks, but that's not a normal process for a business owner. That's not common in any way, shape, or form. And then this one's supposed to be stocked with our leftovers. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Coke machine did better. This one has a much higher stock level. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Still looking for silver. To some extent, I'm having second thoughts of taking the offers on the laundromat, just because if we can hit a $7,500 a month this month, this could be really good. So we have 3 separate collections we're doing right now. Collection from the snack machines. Cost of goods sold there is about 50%. We've got the laundromat collection from the last 7 full days and then a little bit of Tuesday, which is today. That's what this money represents. And then we have a quarter collection from Monday morning till now. First guess is going to be laundromat money last 24, 26 hours. So $133 in just one day. And once again, Mondays generally suck for us. We'll do the bills here real quick and see where we're at. I'm hoping for between $1,000 and $1,100. We'll see. Pretty good number of ones. Do 5 next. Over $500, very good. As a side note, when I'm doing these collections, mentally I look at 1s, 5s, 10s. Typically the pile of 20s is equal to that. If my head math is good, we're doing good. 653. All right, now the 20s. Does feel a little thin though. $133 over what my expectation was. The bank statement showed that we were at 67 plus 1233, exactly $7,300. We're on track for a pretty good month so far. So we're at $7,300 for the month of April. We've still got a couple days left, but that'll be on the May collection. So let's see where we're at on vending machine money. $44. It's low, definitely. We have to clean the machine out. We have to get it restocked. We can't run out of Mountain Dew like that. We're out of Mountain Dew. I got Dr. Pepper and A&W and Baja Blast, but we're out of regular Mountain Dew. Shoot, that's why. So we'll have to run down to Sam's Club tomorrow maybe. All right, so this is snack money. Let's see where we're at. And we already have 44 here, so factor that into your calculations. All right, let's go. $150, 75 plus 44 is $194.75. So I'm sure there's $6 worth of dimes and nickels in here. So another week we're over 200 bucks. I want to do $1,000 a month off my vending machines here at the laundromat. So we only need to have 250, and the last collection was 350. So we're down 100 bucks from the last vending machine collection, but still doing pretty good. The laundromat money definitely offset it, and we're starting to see some pretty good signs of improved sales here at the laundromat now that we're dealing with the theft and break-in situation. I've still spent, an extra couple $1,000s this year on theft and vandalism and whatnot that I didn't want to spend. Shane was in here with Alan fixing things, and I spent an extra $1,000 in labor just on that. This is the money that we take to St. Sophia's. Oh, we got to throw these quarters back in the standard. I figured there was $6 and there was actually $6.65 in there, so I was only off by 65 cents. Things are looking good for this laundromat. The one that I'm working on up in Columbus, it's the same distance-ish from my house. I think it'll make 10 times more than this laundromat. So if I have the opportunity to make 10 times more money off the same drive, I will, but then the YouTube videos won't be as cool because it's going to be a nice laundromat in a nice neighborhood that doesn't have drama. Maybe I'll just do that one and keep this one too. Here's some quarters for you.
Oh, okay.
Again, I want to get you taken care of. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
You called me young man. That's great.
Oh, okay.
That's worth the $2 in quarters every single time.
Is this thing broadcasting the Discord constantly?
That is.
That is?
The NVR cameras, which that's what these are. Mm-hmm. I got the Wise cameras that are streaming to Shane's phone and my phone. And then we've got a set of web cameras. The Logitech webcams. I've got like 2 or 3 people that is all they're doing is watching the cameras, which was my hope. What I want to do is get a Discord bot so that I can have people on my Discord log in and they can switch between these views. But that can computer, I bought that off eBay for 75 bucks. It is ridiculously powerful. The people on Discord, they're watching these streams and they're like, oh, that's a regular. He takes care of the place, he doesn't. I'm not saying this for these people, but those are the people that come in and they only charge their phones and they never use anything. So.
If they come in to charge your phone, at least most of them get something from the vending machine from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's better than doing drugs in here, I guess. How's it going, Shane?
Hey, what do you want to do with all this? 90% of that stuff is expired.
I wish they would have paid attention and let Karen know. Do you want any free food, Alan, that's near expiration?
Yeah.
If you want to take a case of it, feel free to.
You want to take the Gatorade?
I can't.
It's that red 40. Yeah, this needs to be bit in the butt really fast. Oh, that's candy. 400 bucks worth of candy down the drain. No wonder I'm not making as much money as I want. October 25, so we've got plenty of time left on it.
So the candy's
good for 3 years after it says.
I know. I'm just gonna make my kids eat it. It'll last like 3 weeks. October of 24. It was a decent collection. I took my estimates and I was off to the laundromat's benefit by $170, I think.
Friday, I probably collected like 18 pounds maybe.
Oh, wow, okay.
If that, I don't know. It might only been about 14.
Okay.
But yesterday I did weigh it and it was 34.
34 pounds. Almost $680 over the weekend then.
Yeah.
Cool. Were you here to do laundry or just charge your phone? Oh, okay.
Real quick.
Yeah. Well, here's some quarters, so thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you. Why?
When I'm here and people come to do laundry, I just give them free quarters.
Oh, do you work here?
I own it.
You own it? Great. I wanted to talk to you anyhow.
Okay, what's up?
I clean.
Okay.
I was wondering if you need anything done around here, like your baseboard.
I'll take your number down every so often. I do. I've got girls that clean it now for me, but
I do like deep cleaning, like detail.
We're always willing to test new people out because we've got different places for us. Send me a quote on what that would cost.
Okay,
all right,
great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Cool. Well, that's it for this collection. We've got more stuff to do today, so I'll take you along with me. Make sure you've left a comment below. We've got some more deals. We still got the grocery store deal. If you're interested in buying a grocery store here in Ohio with me, or just buying one, period, I'm wanting to help that family out. Make sure you check the links in the description. We've always got interesting things going on. I'm always interested in hearing why people have earth moving equipment. I stopped at a location the other day with my kids and asked them, what are you doing? They informed me they're building a competing car wash by mine. I find a lot of people who get really interested and excited. They don't understand how I can get into business deals as often as I do. Ask people, how often do you just stop and talk? Just find out information. These look like 12-inch sewer lines, so I'd imagine it's sewer lines for the subdivision they're building over here. Right across from the college here, they're building 595 units. It's going to increase the population in Circleville, one subdivision, by probably 10-15%. Water supply lines. I thought they were coming from Circleville back, but they're not. Earnhardt Hill Water, which is the private water district, runs to that fire hydrant right there. So they're actually extending their private water coverage all the way to the city, which is good. Circleville does an okay job with water. Asheville does a miserable job with water. This is a private water supply company that my house is on, and they are really fantastic. That's a big freaking water line too. Thought that it might be a sewer line because it's 12-inch, but that's a 12-inch water supply line. It's just huge. It's pretty cool. We're back here on 2nd Street, the best street in Chillicothe. I gotta drone my roof. There is water infiltration happening along the east wall in here. And it's a situation where we've had a couple roofers come out and my maintenance crew for the most part. And they're really having some struggle figuring out exactly where the infiltration is. So I'm doing the easy thing and I'm just bringing the drone out and we're shooting video of these areas where we suspect water infiltration's getting in from, putting together a plan. Someone came in with a bid of $30,000 to redo the roof here, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's only 2,500 square foot roof. I could have my roofing company from Rockford come here and we could do it. The numbers don't compute. Need to find somebody that could retuck and point some of the brick here. Definitely showing its age. This house was built in the 1890s. There's a EPDM little section there. It's kind of like delaminated or come apart from the termination bar. Yeah, it looks like the EPDM sections are just bad. So there's a little part on the west side of the house here. So I'm not happy we're not recording this in 4K like I'd hoped. It's just a screen recording of it because I don't have the SD card in here, but that's okay. It's EPDM flat roof, just like what we do for the roofing company. There's a real low quality patch up here. Looks terrible. I've owned this one since 2016. I bought it off a gentleman who's a big-time landlord. Bet you we've got chimney infiltration. The chimneys are uncapped. That's not correct. Flashing looks okay. Yeah, they just did a bad job on this roof. It's a EPDM flat roof. It is not my choice for a roof. I like PVC primarily. There's some delaminations. First off, they use incorrect cuts of EPDM. Those should be single sheets, and they mended several sections together because that's only 40 feet, let's say, at its biggest. And you can buy, 100-foot rolls. So then you just cut each section properly, which means that they're just not cut properly. It's probably why the quote was so high. They just don't know what they're talking about. So, and then we have these near vertical sections of roof. They redid the back part of it, so that's good. Probably call the Mennonites that are at the college, and they could come in and help with this. Problem is we're just getting water infiltration, and it's getting worse. So I probably just need to get some scaffolding and get up on it. Yeah, we'll re-engineer it. He broke into the Big Lots here in town.
Oh, yeah.
That's him. He's got at least a pending felony against him. They got him.
I wonder what he was breaking into Big Lots for.
There were air conditioners and power tools. So he had piled all of these tools and air conditioners and stuff by the door. He didn't realize it, but a silent alarm had gone off. Chillicothe Police Department went there, drew guns on him. He got arrested for that. That was like one night later after he broke into my laundromat. So, of course, me being me, I've added him on Facebook as a friend.
Did he accept you?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah. So it's one of those things where most of these people don't know that I own the laundromat and I own the newspaper and I own all these different companies. So I know what's going on, and I've got a good relationship with the police. From the minute you left my laundromat, we've got you on cameras going up and down the alley to XYZ place, if I can't say where it is because it's...
House is it for me or just place?
I can't say. We went to do an interview with the police department, and he's like, shut your cameras off because we're going to talk about stuff that we don't want the public defender to get access to. So more or less, they have track record of him leaving my location and then going to some other place with his friends.
I just don't understand what these people are thinking. Like, there are cameras everywhere nowadays. It's like, why would you think, like, even if there's not a camera at the place you're breaking into, Joe over here's got one outside of his house. Somebody's gonna catch you.
Check the links and give me some comments. Let me know your thoughts on the video or how I can help you.